Alrighty, Commander KK, what do you have in store? TC first, baby, let's go. Okay.
Boom. Boom. You a fan already?
And a fast fiend build by 120.
Guess that just makes sense.
If
Like,
this is
there's
TC
always
Crypt Lord, I'm on board.
Ooh. I thought about a Crypt Lord for Turtle Rock. But Synergy should still be a DK. But here in Synergy, there's always a little creeping phase at the beginning, and then we meet in the middle. Okay, Remo not on board yet, but over the course of this series, we gotta get him into the KK fan club. The KK club. There's nothing wrong with any abbreviation in that regard. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Okay, TC first, we've seen quite a bit in the 2v2s as well from the Night Elf Orc combo, especially on Tidewater Glades. Mass Headhunters and Mass Hunts with TC first was quite popular, with mixed results. Here from Fly and Infi, it's looking very standard, isn't it? Just Farseer, Archmage, strong early game, good summons, good presence. AM creeping, Farseer harassing.
Right on. With that, the Orc units can help the human a little bit. Similar to what the Fiends can do with the TC. Should be a bit of a slow early game, but Fly decides to be very aggressive, as they know the timings for undeads, of course, inside out, and that is the weak point. You want to play Fiends if you can. That is one of the slowest builds in all of Warcraft. Also, very little harass potential with the DK, unlike with the Farseer or a Keeper. So definitely a bit of a power spike already for Fly and Infi.
Here comes the TC. Aura first. Already Ring of Protection is actually pretty damn nice on him. Getting some more points. Losing lots of HP already though. Some heal cells will soon be needed as well. With 1-0 showing up, gets the kill. TC level 2. Death Knight though, hardly any experience so far.
That is the norm. Goes for the Farseer as well. Will even out at some point. But I like that both teams want to make it a little weird. Mercenary into shop. Pretty aggressive from the Fly and Infi side, as they want to play into their strong timing at the moment. This TC harass is also not too common. But in the end, we're just waiting for tier 2. And that's when the real challenge waits for XiaoKK and 1-0.
Defend being upgraded right now by Infi. TC Grunts. Damn, dude. I'm not sure if I've ever seen TC Grunts before.
I mean, if you want a beefy frontline, eh, to protect the Fiends, it's so fragile.
And quite
for that,
the late
Grunts
tier
do
2 for KK. Tons of Grunts. Late tech.
Ay. Later than the undead.
Yeah. Interesting. That's for sure. This is not what we see every day in 2v2.
Good thing for both, of course. Both can focus on the 2-on-2 competition these days. Fly was the last of the 4 to be eliminated. 1-0 eliminated in the group stage. KK as well. Infi as well. In the past couple of months, it was always one player having some time off and the other player still being in 1-on-1. Now, all focus on that 2-on-2, and we got another fight.
The defend upgrade already being quite valuable here against the Fiends, trying to surround the Archmage, but doesn't quite get it. AM slips out, Grunts can't hold it. One Grunt does fall, in fact. And right now seems like Fly and Infi are looking strong here with their level 3 power spikes. Very strong on Farseer and Archmage, now also skilling the Wolves. And this early game so far seems to be going to Fly and Infi.
PC on Fly side. That does surprise me with the tier 3, which is always the goal. Whoa! And a Paladin.
Yeah. Where's the Blood Mage?
Nope. Yeah, where's Bloody?
Especially against the TC first. Seems like that would be a great choice, as the TC must walk into the front line to get efficient.
It helps against hero focus. Pearl Nova Hex. And then there's just a Holy Light, and you counter that. Can also help nuking the undead. And of course, the aura is incredibly strong down the road. There's no bad second hero for the humans. They're all great.
Second hero, Pit Lord. Okay. Captain KK with the special strats.
That is 1-2-0-0.
Yeah, but I think, you know, at his recommendation, maybe.
Of course. Yeah, how could I doubt the KKK? Clip it.
You agree with them a lot, don't you?
Totally. You know me. Yeah, I like, jokes aside, love the Pit Lord in 2-on-2. If you level him a bit, equip him a bit, protect him a bit, this guy just shreds the late game.
Literally only grunts so far for KK. 6 grunts. Which now might be getting picked off one by one. Here's the Pit Lord. No cleave yet. He has Howl. Okay, now we do have cleave. Reaching that level 2. And it's a nice weapon against these defense footies.
Yeah, but the grunts were kinda melting. Gotta scroll the beast now. Super helpful. And Fly and Infi can't really achieve what they wanted to achieve, right? It's not a big disruption in the force of XiaoKK and 1-2-0. They can unfold that tech. I mean, same goes for Fly as well. But will Infi go tier 3? I kinda doubt it. The goal for 1-2-0 and XiaoKK both should be 3 as they scale pretty well, I gotta say. And on this map, there should be more time. They should be able to unfold it. So switch of gears now for Fly and Infi, more of the defensive side.
Quite interesting indeed. Finally a big creep camp here, going to KK and 1-2-0. Trying for the red in the corner there on the right hand side. Lots of experience from this camp. Paladin also solo creeping for Infi, trying to get that level 3. Level 3 Pally is a great addition for the TC. The TC then might never die on Fly's side.
Infi Brave. Got a club of 12 already. Can't match that. Helm of Valor is obviously wonderful for a pity. And good experience. Infi and Fly give KK and 1-2-0 some time. No tier 3 for KK though. Lots of gold for 1-2-0. And then I guess a Lich is coming.
TC level 4, very quick army now between these two move speed additions. Paladin creeping in the corner, but the caster breaker army rather slow at creeping.
That's right. No rifles, no spells really to help accelerate this. And this army by KK and 1-2-0 is looking to be pretty deadly, I gotta say. TC5 is not unrealistic as he plays him solo, no second hero. Pit Lord is a beast already. You mentioned it, double movement speed against solo movement speed. They can outmaneuver them quite a bit.
So many grunts again, dude. 8 grunts!
Hell.
8 grunts, 2 raiders, that's the army. TC solo.
Archmage did switch to Blizzard now. That's a gigantic help. With Chain Lightning on top, which is level 2 as well in a bit.
I gotta say, Pally good in 2v2, strong hero, but I think he's not the right hero for this game. Both Clap, so MK and Blood Mage, I think would have been better. I guess it's easy to say now that we see that there's so much frontline, so many raiders. But I think the Coil Nova isn't going to be the big danger because of that Pit Lord being second hero. Lich is only third.
Yep. That's right. And it's only level 1, of course. Here comes the push. The big push. Can you prevent that Lich? Probably not. Town Portal immediately. They reset the fight for a bit. Pit Lord up front. Ooh, okay, this is not the greatest TPs, I gotta say. Archmage, though, big exposure. It has to go into the Invo Potion right away. Now the fight is getting reset up.
AM in a very bad spot. How's he gonna get away? Not even trying to reposition too much. Blizzard now being used against the Fiends. Stomp level 3 from KK. The TC here is doing great work. And the Pit Lord damage is racking up, baby. We don't have the damage display. Oh, we do have a damage display here. We can keep an eye on that later on. And the Pally... No, who died? Someone died. TC, I guess. TC for Fly died. They have to TP out. And all of a sudden, we have a clear supply lead.
20 food ahead. XiaoKK in 1-2-0. And also lots of gold. Despite there being no expansion. Infi got an expo up. That's their big advantage here. Can they make it work? And Fly has arrived on tier 3. Infi still didn't start yet. I guess he's just feeding a little bit. And yeah, a little bit of pressure after that one fight now on 1-2-0. And KK need to figure this out and need to punish it.
Fly having a tough time here, recovering after that fight. Still not at 50 supply. This attack could be deadly against the expansion and perhaps just against the team. The TC Maz Grunts seems to be working up pretty damn well. Torn Chieftain, level 5. He was before already. Now he's invis. Waiting for the perfect stomp. And there it is into the back line. Hitting the entire army of Fly. Has to split away, trying to get away from the Torn Chieftain. The Grunts, by the way. Dude, they're so fast. They look like frenzy ghouls with these move speed auras.
That's right. Beefy boy meta has been established. Oh, Infi and Fly are struggling hard. The TC finds stomp after stomp after stomp. XiaoKK playing that wonderfully. And now the Raiders, they must be ready to interrupt the Blizzard, which is absolutely the case. Paladin in trouble as well, and the Pit Lord in the middle of it all.
You mentioned the Raiders, absolutely crucial, limiting the damage, and without the Blizzard there really isn't that much damage in Infi's army right here. AM in trouble as well. Off to the side, getting healed though by the heal wave, by the Holy Light. How much Holy Light is left must be the question. Supply lead still clearly on the side of KK. Oh, the Fiends though! All of a sudden, all very hurt. Ooh, this could be lots of kills. 1-0 about to lose a lot of supply. But the TC for Fly also close to falling. There's an invuln once more to keep him alive, though. One more stomp comes in. More Chain Lightning is available. Tons of kills on both sides.
Crucial moment for Fly and Infi to wipe 1-0 Fiends there. Is it enough though? Destroyer still up in the air. Closing in on 100 food, but the supply gap is narrowing down. Blizzard is again a lifesaver. The shop isn't up and you can't reach the merchant. They're too far out the map. TC close to 6, but he doesn't scale that well anymore. Are Infi and Fly just fighting back? This Pit Lord got a shred through the breakers up front, and it feels like they don't have a great solution against this Blizzard, who's once again doing so much.
Damn, dude, what a close fight right on the edge. It seemed like 1-0 and KK almost broke through. But Infi and Fly barely holding. Now they can still benefit from the expansion. They got pretty damn strong hero levels now as well. Pally about to get 4, AM4 already. Only Shadow Hunter 3 is missing. Those stomps, those chain lightnings looked really nice. And now they can heal up at the shop. And KK, he needs more mana. This TC needs some help, some potions.
Yeah, statues, go to work, buddy. They also need heal scrolls. Money's a little short after losing pretty much the entire Orc army. The Archmage is basically doing this alone, isn't he?
Yeah, 13,000 damage on him. Almost 12,000 on the Pit Lord. They are leading the charts. Next push. They know they have to attack. They can't sit back against this Expo play.
Invis TC gets a lot. The cast is a bit far forward maybe, but they're not really connecting. They can't exploit this. Aiming for the Kodo in the back as well. Second stomp, nice, but 1-0 is still busy dealing with these breakers up front.
Yeah, KK's TC now out of mana, and now he's a lot less useful. Of course, still a good tank, still provides the aura, but no stomps anymore. They take out the Kodo Beast in the back. That sort of damage now removed. But Fly and Infi seem to be holding here pretty steadily.
The additional income is making the difference. Oh, Pit Lord found connection.
Stop Blizzard! Oh, man, glorious!
Anything about it. Oh my god. He goes for the stomp, maybe, but again, the lack of mana that you called out misses the stomp on the DK. Lucky break there. TC about to drop. Archmage surrounded, killed. Is that the next turnaround in this game, or do they have to retreat? Because
Stop chain lightning! Quad kills! Oh, 4 fiends go down. Oh my god. What a slaughter over here. AM kill was big, but I don't think it was necessarily enough. Now going for the Pit Lord. Everything raining down on him. And he does fall. Huge supply lead now on their side for Fly and Infi. And this must be enough. The shop here can't help anymore. The TC fighting desperately. Wants to die, wants to return with full mana, just being ignored for the time being. And this must be enough.
Infi and Fly are so good in this game mode, man. What the hell? They always find the answers. They always survive. GG.
Damn.
My heart is broken. This looked so good. And then it didn't. Stupid ass Blizzard.
Can be interpreted in a number of ways, this statement. Beautiful play though. Infi and Fly here. With their first attack into the enemy base, seemed like they overstepped a bit, but of course they were trying to buy time for the expansion, which then was up, and then that was their win condition. I was a bit worried there when Infi's AM got trapped by the TP, got stomped right away, and then Fly lost his TC. Seemed like maybe a few mistakes were creeping in, but they still had a beautiful hold there. And I criticized the Pally before, but Pally and Archmage Blizzard, I shall never underestimate again. It is so strong. AM is just standing there like a statue, letting the ice shards rain down, which always causes you to take quite a bit of damage. And the Pally heal to keep you healthy, to keep you active. So damn strong.
Yeah, gotta commend their decision to go for the Expo. That was a lifesaver in the end. Thank you, Beck-Torren, for the gifted sub. That's really sweet of you. Also, thank you, Fuha, for the 39 month, and I think we didn't call him out. Big Tucan, also with a gifted sub before the break. Much appreciated, much love, everybody. Your support means the world. And now we need the big support for 2v2 and XiaoKK.
It's going to be their map pick next, and we touched on this briefly earlier on. It's not just the map pick, it's their first map pick, Turtle Rock, which is so weird. This is normally always the disliked map by Undead. Maybe they're just going to try to Farseer harass, create space. DK gets level 3. And the DK with Fiends can get level 3 pretty quick on this map, but my big concern is always, how do you creep anything else? How do you level anything else? It's such a small map in 2v2. Creeps are gone so quick. And then the push will normally hit you before you know it. But they had a good showing there. Really cool strat, by the way. TC Mass Grunts. Almost nobody plays this. It looks kind of like a ladder noob strat, but KK played it well here. And with all those move speed auras, did you see how those grunts were racing? They were racing.
They were fast.
They put on them boots, and they were getting a real workout in. Almost enough.
But just almost. All right, I'm so surprised what they come up with now here on Turtle Rock. Can they even play Mass Grunts here on a narrow map like this? Maybe that's the key to clock the chokes and let the Fiends do the work.
I think it would be getting pretty awkward for Mass Grunts. Also, TC first, not really suited for this map. I think this has to be more of a harass, ready, summoner hero. I could see a Farseer here. And what else is going to be available? I think for Fly and Infi, this is pretty straightforward. You just go for your tier 2 timing. You go for Rifle Caster. Pairs well with Radar Walker. So I feel like this map choice shouldn't be too uncomfortable for them. Unless KK can come up with something really unpredictable. But what can that really be?
Towers. Crypt Lord Towers.
Dude, I would love to see Crypt Lord. Crypt Lord, baby.
You have a beetle fashion fetish, eh?
Beetles are cool. Impale, though. Impale is where it's at, baby.
Ah, you like the spikes.
The perfect impale, throwing up everything, the wonderful sound. Htunk! Absolutely glorious. On the new patch, if that goes through, Impale would be cheaper in mana, which might indicate more Cryptolite play in the future. But that will be a thing for the future. Right now, we focus on the present and map number 2. Turtle Rock, of course, as we said. Up in the top left, we got the champs. Fly and Infi also taking the 1-0 lead in this series. Fly here on the left, Infi on the right, in the red. Bottom right, we got 1-0 as the Undead, with the Ted Fiend opening. And KK to his right.
Oh. Ted Fiend. That's already interesting. Very rare to see that. And Blade Master.
Blade Master Death Knight. Ted Fiend and Blade. This is like double late game.
Yeah. Against Archmage Farsia. Double summons.
Yeah, holding a tier 2 push might not be that easy. But hey, it's their map pick. I'm sure they knew what to expect here.
Blade Master hero focus. But then there's a Blood Mage, and the Blade Master is kind of useless.
Paladin, by
It's
the
not
way,
gonna
also
be an
here
easy challenge.
would be sick. Paladin in this game.
What?
Paladin in this game, I mean. Against Coil Nova. Against Blade Master. Single target heal would be sick.
Okay, let's see.
Acolyte pull. And the blade starts off with creeping. That means that Infi is creeping as well. Freely, the first camp, using the militia, of course, to do this quickly.
No expansion on this map, I'd say. So rather... Maybe it's not about strength of Orc Undead on this map, but rather... How could you say weakness, right? Because Fly and Infi were so devastating with also tower pushes on tier 2. And that will hit XiaoKK hard. Yeah, I'm seriously lost.
And now we got a Blade Master and Death Knight stuck on level 1. This is kind of where you don't want to be. But it's kind of predictable on this map. As we said, this is a small map, easy to harass, easy to get annoyed. Pretty tough to find reliable creeping. Farseer for Fly steals the turtle camp. And that might be level 2 for him in a moment.
Solid items there as well. Claws for the blade of KK. And yeah, Fiend Grunts. Is there a chance for like a Lich Frost Armor first push?
Oh, the Archmage. Oh, if he finds the Blade Master here and stops this creep somehow. But can he stop it? Getting the boots, trying to pull the creep. Oh, he's got the cloak! He can hide with the cloak! Cheeky. But Blade gets the last hit. He's hurt. Wait, is he surrounded? He was almost surrounded! The footies could have trapped him!
There was no mana for Windpoke. Okay, Ring of Regen working the magic now. We get the defense upgrade. Tier 2's unfolding. Infi a bit behind. So yeah, game 1 was a tech lead for Infi and Fly. Now things a bit different.
Oh, and just as 1-0 has his Fiends coming out, the footy defend is already up and ready. I like that upgrade early by Infi. We've seen it by him a bunch of times. But doesn't help against the Blade Master.
That's right. Maybe we should give the Blade Master some like throwing knives.
Like a ninja.
Like a ninja.
Oh, Farseer creeping the turtle camp here. It's nighttime still. This would be a very cheeky time to expand if they really want to. Do they have the resources for it? Kind of, they do.
Yeah. That's quite a 180 compared to how they played before, very push heavy. And it's tier 3 walkers, Shadow Hunter Lich.
Okay, and Infi doesn't want to expand. He pulls back the peasants. Just a bunch of creeping here. Fast level 3 Farseer is quite nice. We got a Shadowhunter as the second hero. And what is Infi gonna pick this time, I wonder? Mountain King. Oh, still no Blood Mage.
Did not expect that. Mountain King. I mean, it's a great hero. Clap is amazing, but I kind of see the struggle to get him to a higher level.
Oh, double attack here against 120's main base right now during the tech to tier 3. We got the Wolves here, we got the Grunts and Archmage here. Didn't get level 3 though. He was banking on the footy creeping to get him level 3 AM, but he's a little bit more. 0.1 level, literally.
0.1 level. Oh. Focus. It is Lich Frost Armor helpful. Oh my god, so much disable on both sides.
Okay, and that attack was defended pretty well. 120 didn't take any real damage there. Of course, he forced an ally's response as well. We got a strong Blade Master. The Death Knight's about to reach level 3. Just the Lich. The Lich is always the problem on this map. Still very underleveled.
And he's only in a supporting role for now. Big mana potion on the Shadowhunter though. That's amazing. Rifles coming. And leveling. Feel from 120 and KK want to force fights. They're kinda sandwiching. The top slice of the bread is the very little though, only a Blade Master. And 120 getting exposed to a Stormbolt, insta-kill.
Yeah, a little too far out there on the map. 120 has to wait for his late game upgrades, picking up the orb, getting Destroyer, getting a third hero maybe. On the DK still didn't get level 3 by the way. He's so damn close but not there yet.
This is a classic time for a Cryptod, right? Impale, usually the hero of choice in a situation like this, but 120 decides to go for Dark Ranger instead. Maybe due to the timing. Want to disrupt all these towers. Shop is down. Are there towers even, or is the militia just a core?
Destroyers are needed so badly, Neo. Look at all the stuff here that's ready to dispel. The summons, the scroll, even the Spirit Link, I suppose. But perhaps they can hold without it. They have Spirit Link of their own. They have a bit of Frost Armor as well. The Lich doesn't have any Novas at the moment. Just the Armor to help out. But seems like a decent fight so far for 120 and KK. Getting more kills. Getting more Skellies. Might be a successful hold. Supply heavily in their favor now.
Yeah, we've seen the same before, but that was with the back of an expansion. And Infi Fly were able to turn this around. Water Elemental expiring, getting a good chunk of XP to the heroes of KK 120. And yo, 2 failed attacks now. One on the base of 120, one on the base of KK. And 120 is reaching peak performance here now, if he's not losing the DK.
On the Mountain King, good dispel there though. It's a lot about dispels here as it seems, on both sides. Spirit Link was active for a long time. Infi Fly falling back, the Blade Master putting out good damage. Forcing a Hex once again. And now the end of tier 3 can really shine. There's no tier 3 to counter him. 120 by far the strongest player on the map right now.
And the Blade Master is really good against the Rifles, right? Rifles would be the answer. But they constantly have to move because they're being focused, because there's no real front line. Nicely saving that Destroyer, which enables more Dispel and takes the Water Elementals out. So far, good control. Blade Master gotta be careful though, has nothing to heal himself, only a Town Portal to get out. Hex, ult, focus. DK has no TP. Needs some healing somehow. Wonky gets it.
Spirit Link helps him out. Trying to save each other. Are these two allies being true friends in this game? And they're still with the 50 supply army. Fly and Infi only at 40, falling back to the shop, getting the invuln here. Blade Master going for a Tome of Retraining. What? Mirror image. What? Since when is that a thing?
I don't know, but make it the thing, I guess. And this is where you're gonna love XiaoKK. Always coming up with new stuff. Very creative mind. We do have a heal scroll as well. It's waiting for the perfect moment. We do have silence now against Shadowhunter healing, which is great. Here we go. A little too late, I guess.
Heat Scroll plus Spirit Link looking absolutely wonderful here. And KK and 1-0 are fighting their way forward. Little by little, finding more and more targets, more and more pickoffs. Some destroyers getting taken out with the ensnare as well. That's big kills actually. Supply lead still on 1-0.
Great Oasis reference here by Remo Demo. Of course, he was totally aware of that. Mirror image is annoying, and it's a solid impact here. Priests have very little mana if they have to dispel constantly. And they're cornered. No TP and cornered.
And revenge again. Dude, these revenges have been working out way better than I thought they would. Really cool. Scroll speed, looking for more Fiend kills. Close to getting 2 kills there on the Fiend. Immo Potion Force on the Mountain King. Trying to get that level 3. Needs a bit more.
Infi Fly is still in this. Hold their ground. It's another 1-0 loss thanks to the ensnare of Fly.
It looks like he's been a little bit sloppy with the destroyers, losing a lot of them to the ensnare. And I guess it ain't over yet.
This looks like a super even game.
Oh, sick item.
For now.
Ancient Django, hell yeah.
That's pretty good. What is the Django? Is it this little bongo thingy?
I guess so.
Chat, can you do us a favor and give us a definition of a Django?
The D is silent.
It is a cool word.
That's all I know.
What?
The D is silent. Oh, the other item though might even be better. Khadga's Pipe of Insight, baby. We have a retrain now as well. Blizzard time for Infi, and there's no TP on the enemy team. Needs to get one quickly on the Shadowhunter. No, it's a heal scroll. Ah, Infi's here alone, I see. So yeah, has to back off. Only got 1 burrow. I got a little bit overexcited there. That one wasn't that crazy. Yes, now we have everyone on 50 supply. And 1-0 getting really good levels here.
And he's kind of rich. Could go for more heal scrolls if he wants to. Got a scroll of the beast as well. Undispel it all. Double mana potion. That's where the investment is going. Stays at 50. Going for another attack upgrade. 4-3 heroes on the Fly and Infi side. 4-3, 4-3-3 on 1-0 and KK. They got a chance here if they own the next fight.
When are we gonna break into upkeep? Fly needs to wait for the next burrow if he does wish it. Lots of mana recovery now. On the side of KK and 1-0, that's amazing. With the pipe that they found, with the statues that they have.
A Django is a Korean drum. Most representative drum in Korean traditional music.
Aha.
It consists of an hourglass-shaped body. So what we see in the item is just half of it.
Like an iceberg.
Kinda like an iceberg, exactly. Holy! I got a €10 donation by Holy Crit. Good thing you see something here, because I can't lol. Ah, in the fights. Okay, yeah, that's why we talk. To explain it to you. You can follow this broadcast without eyes, basically.
Some people like to watch these games in bed, falling asleep, having a nice little chill time.
Yeah. I always feel like that's half of an insult, because our cast is so boring that they fall asleep. But then they
just
usually
feel so comfortable with us, you know?
That's what they say then as well.
Expansion cancelled. The next fight breaks out. Alright, we're gonna have a big engagement right here. Blizzard could do huge damage. Silence, though, working against it as well. The Dark Ranger works as a good counter against the Archmage off to the side. Scroll of the Beast also activated. And the Blizzard is being controlled very well so far. Under tier 3, putting out crazy damage. Of course, lots of destroyers here in the air. This time, they're not getting gunned down so quickly. 1-2 are still close to 70 supply. Having an absolutely marvelous fight here so far. Looking for more kills. Pushing farther forward. This AM needs to do more with the Blizzard. But again, there's Hex. There's Hex. There's Ensnare. There's Silence. This AM Blizzard isn't doing anything.
The execution of that anti-Blizzard play is a lot better than in game 1. At the beginning of the fight, I was a little worried because the rifle concave looked so good. And the Orc Undead units were a little clumped in certain positions, but they pushed the Raiders forward. They did have Ensnare ready, and now is there still a chance? 1-2-0 with 67 food, by far the biggest army, and also most powerful army on the battlefield, as there's barely anything left for Fly and Infi.
And they're gonna call it. GG it is. 1-0 and KK indeed. Looking good on their map. I was quite surprised to see Turtle Rock here, but they make it work well. Blade Master Death Knight. The late game combo here. Looking very strong towards the end of the game. The clutch moment, of course, was holding that first push, holding in KK's main. And that push looked surprisingly weak, to be honest. That was pretty easily held. The orb was there for the undead. A bit of frost armor helped as well survive on the grunts. And the retrain was a nice touch. The mirror image there, pretty cool.
Can you not love XiaoKK? Stylish on the map with that mirror image. Stylish outside the map with that robot arm tattoo sleeve thingy that he got. Looking like a chat on the camera. Then he turns off his camera and you see it's freaking Vegeta as his avatar. XiaoKK. He's amazing.
So far, he is getting deep in this tournament. Of course, last season also he got at least this far, then losing in the semifinals, playing the following day in the third place match. This time, 1-0 and KK want to improve on last season's performance, beat the champions now, move into the grand final, and the winner of this game, when they play in the grand final, of course, will be facing Moon and Focus, the two Koreans already waiting for the Chinese team. Question is just, which Chinese team?
That's right. It would be the rematch of last time, right? If Fly and Infi do it, I wouldn't be opposed to new challengers here. Did a little bit more research, by the way, on the Django, if you're interested, Remo. The two sides, they're representing yin and yang. So one side of the Django is the yin, the other side is the yang. You play it in unison to get the full picture. That nice.
As all things in life, you have to keep a good balance. And in Warcraft 3, of course, we have the perfect balance, don't we?
That's right. Except if they go through with a PTR Wyvern change.
Yeah, that is...
Hate it.
There's tension in the air. I also think that would be not a good idea. Blizzard has announced that the intention is to go live with a patch in June. So, soon, we will find out.
Yes. Very, very looking much forward to this.
It's going to be like...
At the beginning of the PTR phase, I was so relieved and relaxed and everything was nice. Now I'm furious again, like every time. Grumpy old man yelling at the powers that be.
Blood pressure rising again. 160 over 120.
I don't know what that means, but I presume it's not healthy.
It's a bit high. It's a bit high. Maybe do some exercising. How have your forest strolls been going?
Haven't been there in a while.
Why is that?
You know, there's this new Diablo season running.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're a necro main. Time to abuse it as much as possible.
I'm playing a sorceress.
Really?
Okay, I'm playing a sorceress.
Trying to be ethical, I see.
Of course. You know, I'm never following the meta, really. You know, bit edgy here, bit of an outsider. But I'm playing a freaking lot. It's not good. I gotta stop.
Oh yeah,
Or
they
at
made a lot
least
of
lower
item
it.
changes, right, for the new season.
Hell yeah, it's actually fun to play, dude. It doesn't
Really?
feel like an inventory management simulator. It's actually fun.
Yeah, I didn't play it all yet this season. Maybe I'm gonna jump in at some point. But yeah, when I saw okay, this season Necros are strong, Barbs and Rogues are not so good. I'm like, okay, I'm out. I'm waiting for the next season.
You know, I only play solo anyway, so it doesn't really matter if my faction is strong or not.
Yeah, but with some experience, you kind of you know how strong you are at certain times against World Tier 4 and stuff. And it is fun when you're just absolutely blasting everything. Brrr.
Yeah.
You know, I played the Barb Hammer of the Ancients build now twice. It's starting to get a bit stale, but it is fun when first you just smash everything in one hit. Big crits, you know.
Smash. We like to smash. We like big crits, big big orange numbers, I guess in that case.
Orange or yellow numbers, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, the orange when you
Blue.
overpower. I don't like overpower though. It's not my thing.
Yeah, it's like a crit, right?
Yeah, it's like with health value and stuff, and don't get complicated on me, bro.
Ooh. Don't get complicated. Yeah.
We are waiting for the third map, ladies and gentlemen. We have a small delay here, but in a moment the players will all be ready. Series now nicely tied up at 1-1. You might say that we're now down to a best of 3. And the winner of this next map will take match points. I was quite impressed there with KK and 1-0, looking confident in their map and in their strategy. But on Nullwood, things can get weird. Things are unpredictable. Things get wonky. So can they also adapt on the fly?
I hope. Well, you shouldn't do anything on fly. It's kind of rude towards the player, in my opinion. But hope they do this little Nullwood guessing game, because our chat continues to fail after all these years. Unlike me, of course, who gets it right every single time. Yeah.
I remember some instances. Yep.
Yeah. Do you?
It's like Lost Temple, isn't it? If you're wrong, then it's just an anomaly, right? Doesn't count.
No, I don't get this wrong anymore.
Dude, the last time I checked it on the stream in this tournament, I was like, dude, I'm not sure. It's looking a bit difficult to tell.
Sometimes the gamma values are a bit off, like in the Furphy US qualifiers back then.
Oh, damn. I wasn't thinking of that in a long time. Gamma, yeah.
You streamed to me at Discord for the first time, right? I got a question. So before you go into the game, you are on Warcraft3.info to check if the game is already running on Infi Stream, right? But you also spend a bit of time on the Warcraft 3 info site and you just select sentences and pictures. Why are you doing that?
What do you mean? Like this?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just random. It's just me fiddling around.
That's kind of funny.
I don't even think I would have ever realized if you didn't say.
Yeah, it's like, is there a reason? Am I missing something? Should I be doing that too? Like, is that a thing casters do?
That's just autopilot.
I see. That's good.
Guys, we are ready. Map number 3 it is. Nullwood. I always had a soft spot in my heart for this map. Despite the fact that it's complete nonsense in 1v1, it was a funny map. It made for special games. And I think in 2v2, it's really cool. Of course, lots of unpredictability, lots of randomness will come into play here. We have a random fountain, which I think they didn't show yet, and also random spawning positions.
Yeah, I didn't see the fountain either. I do like Nullwood as well at times. There's a new map made by Box. We casted a tournament about it on Wednesday. I forgot the name, Deandrum something. That is a bit reminiscent of Nullwood without being super extreme. And Starbuck praised it, Side praised it, Sonic praised it. Had some good games. I wonder if the new map by Box could be a possible replacement for Nullwood.
Well, if we replace any map in 2v2, I would say Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock.
Screw that
Be
map.
gone. Yes. To hell with Turtle Rock.
Back to the turtles you go. The stream is lagging for me quite a bit all of a sudden. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Oh, we saw the fountain just for a second.
Oh, I didn't see. I was looking somewhere else. I was looking at chat.
It was just like for half a second. They're making it difficult for us. I want to say it might have been health fountain. Also, both are playing Blade Master, so I think it's definitely a health fountain.
Yeah, if it's a mana fountain, you might be seeing a Shadow Hunter.
Yeah, or also Farseer. Fly here,
Same.
very aggressive, harassing Blade Master, whereas KK is creeping a bit more. Got the ring. Fortunate spawn for Infi. Merc camp between the two allied bases. Safe creep for the human. Only the human can creep this camp first, safely with Militia. Wait, was it a mana fountain? No, it is a health fountain. Okay.
It is a health fountain. You got it right there. Oh, Shadow Priest. Nice little pickup by KK.
Blade Master would love to see the item here as well. Kind of stuck next to the footman. Almost surrounded here.
Big save by Infi, I gotta say. Dude, if only this guy would play human in one-on-one
Right.
competition too. Ah.
He don't care. Infi don't care.
Nope, never.
Infi traitor. Traitor of the human race. I think the item is still up for grabs here, right? From the little gnoll.
Wee, 1-0 undershoot. They get it.
Yeah, they got it.
I got it.
Blade. Got it.
Ah, got it. Okay, I thought, what the hell was that? What?
Got
okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. 4 circlets bought from the shops. Everybody buys circlets these days.
For now.
For now, that's right.
Not much longer. June is doom for the circle. But enabled some strong Blade Masters, enabled strong heroes in a general. And now we find around the fountain.
Puts a
They
speed, by
never
the way.
fight it.
XiaoKK with old school Blade Master. He's gonna be
He's
zooming.
amazing. You're a fan of him now?
He's kind of cool. Kind of cool, I gotta say. Ain't too shabby.
I like that they were matching V-necks.
How can you tell that one is wearing a V-neck? There's literally vision obstructed.
I'm just projecting.
Seems like KK is actually wearing a shirt, like a real shirt. Baller.
Oh,
We see the Blood Mage finally, Neo. First time this series. Infi has had his pick of the altar. Different heroes at different times. Now Blood Mage it shall be.
that's right. 3 different heroes and 3 different maps. Love to see it. That every hero is viable these days, especially in 2-2. And KK, we fly. Maybe we wake up. Just a grunt loss for nothing.
Yeah, Chad a little bit too late here to control him with the Hex. Wait, does he not have a shop? Ah, no, the shop is outside. And the Hex is too late. This is another loss, grunt loss, isn't it? Yeah. Damn this blade. Damn these boots. Pretty good.
Trying to save it still. It's all in vain. Yo! KK firing on all cylinders. 1-0 still has catching up to do though. Only level 1 can fix this now. Aura is mandatory. Grunt Raider Kodo with rifle casters on Infi Fly side. And the tech for 1-0 is progressing.
Yeah, Fly is in serious trouble though. Losing 2 grunts at the early game, that is terrible. Just like this stream right now is terrible. Lagging like crazy for me. Sorry guys. Trying to refresh. Come on, Doyu.
We forgive you.
Be my baby.
Shadow Hunter derping a bit. Another claw. Nice. And it's cross spawn, right? So the push is not hitting that hard and that fast.
Seems like 1-0 here. In a good spot with KK. Early web as well. Easy break. Big item. What is it? Ring of the Archmage.
Archmage ring.
Pretty good.
I feel like there's no impending doom for 1-0 and XiaoKK like it usually is for teams that face Fly and Infi. You always gotta worry about a big push that's gonna wreck you. It's not really the case this series.
Infi has been creeping like crazy on his Archmage. He's about to be level 4 soon. Is that a super impactful level up? It is nice, but is it Giga? As the kids would say.
Yeah, is that what the kids say these days? I don't know, I don't spend much time with them, but I guess. Maybe you can continuously spam Blizzard on that level.
Fly, don't do it. Fly! No! No, Fly! Oh!
He hurt you.
He shows restraint, he falls back actually with the blade. I cannot believe it.
I can only imagine Infi, they share control, right? And Infi is just clicking on that blade and sends it all the way back to the other side of the map.
Yeah, he's like, no, not this time. You already lost 2 grunts, buddy. No more losses. In the Tome of Retraining, AM, Blizzard time, it shall be soon. Earlier, 1-0 and KK dealt with the Blizzard very, very well. Oh, and look at that, up in the north. Blade Illusion sees the attempted expansion. Bad news for Infi, that's going to be a cancel.
Yeah, and this trend towards expansions is something that I haven't seen from them. Maybe not that elaborate compared to their push strategies. The push strategies are rather hard if you have an undead in the opposing team. And Scroll of Restoration. That's pretty solid.
Did he retrain on the Blade Master again, by the way? Yeah, right?
He's Windwalk crit.
No, but we have Mirror Image on KK again.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at Fly. So, yep.
Mirror Images, baby. 2024. Time of Mirror Image. Scroll of Restoration and Scroll of the Beast. This could be a sick push. You mentioned before that there's no danger in terms of an immediate push hitting them and killing them. Well, perhaps the danger is now here. 1-0 trying to finish the red camp and then TP on home. A TP will be needed in short order.
Again, a Dark Ranger. Yo, that base is under attack. KK might be forced to help here before the red spot is up. Oh my god. 1-0.
Oh, the Blizzard! Oh, Lord!
Yo, that's pretty good. What he got? A stupid summon. That doesn't help them.
What can the summon do?
The Blizzard. Ay.
Dark Ranger dead right away. No way to save her. DK not level 3 yet. Oh, 1-0 and KK might be getting owned right here. The Archmage Blizzard is again being partly controlled and reduced. But the Destroyers ensnared and instantly killed. Rifle damage here looking really good. The summon really didn't do much. Especially in 2v2, I guess. They are not so impressive. Blood Mage level 3. Endless mana now. Blade Master, though, in trouble. Fly almost losing him here. Wouldn't be a Fly game without a Blade Master loss. But now, Mana Battery on the Shadowhunter. Endless heal waves. And KK's army is getting absolutely eviscerated up here. Just running around, not even fighting back. Derping, and flirping. And everything about to drop.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about these TPs, Remo. They were doomed from the start against these builds. And now the Scroll of Restoration. And ain't that beautiful? Ain't that wonderful? Fly lost a lot, but that's what the orcs do. They're cannon fodder, more or less. Same is the case for XiaoKK. With the undead base, is there a chance with extraordinary fighting? I don't know.
The Shadowhunter for Fly is full mana this whole time. But now might be going down. Coil comes through. Shadowhunter dies. No item passed. Mistake there certainly, but the Death Knight also in trouble. Blade Master all of a sudden. A ton of hero kills.
4 kills in 90 seconds. All right, XiaoKK once again derping with the blade. But I don't know, it's not hopeless, but it's also not looking grand. Supplies kinda even-ish. Oh, the altar goes down though. That's a big one.
There's still more Blizzard, there's still more Siphon. Ooh, Statue and Fiend taking on the back, that's big. And this Archmage hits level 5. Low mana, but doesn't need to be for long. Siphon could be there. Can they hold? Can they hold? The Blizzard now is crazy. And the Black Citadel is soon gonna go down, I guess.
Yeah, you can't really repair against that, can you? Look at all the corpses there they tried to repair, but didn't bring the code and get killed by impending winter. Human heroes are so bonkers in 2 and 2, it's nuts. Archmage, Blood Mage, synergize so well. Good night, Lich. There's nothing left. GG. Infi Fly take the lead once again. These TPs kind of ruined their game, didn't they? In the fight, it didn't look too bad if you subtract the Blizzard that hit absolutely everything.
Yeah, that was one hell of an Archmage game. He was creeping like crazy at the start of the game, kind of leaving Fly to suffer in the early stages, but later on it paid off. 18,000 damage on the Archmage. I think second place was like Lich or something with 8,000 damage. AM just having a field game. Brings Infi and Fly to match point.
They could go into their third final in a row. That's extraordinary.
Yeah.
That's always the sign, by the way, that Remo is either hungry or a bit tired. When he starts to talk like that, you can see the energy left his body to a degree.
Oh, and I still gotta go work out later on today, Neo. It's gonna be a rough day. I went to go this morning, but it was raining cats and dogs, dude, for hours. It didn't let off. It was just nasty and wet and raining like crazy. Kind of like northern Germany, I gotta say. It's not my jams.
Don't you have a raincoat?
I do have a raincoat. I also have an umbrella, but it was too wet regardless. My shoes would have been totally soaked and wet, Neo. We can't live with that.
Unacceptable. That's unacceptable. All right. I never got umbrellas, by the way. That's not a thing I would.
What kind of a statement is that, dude?
I don't get it. Because when it's raining,
what is there to
90% of the time, it's also very windy. And then it's a real hassle to keep the umbrella in place so it covers you from the rain. And then I'd rather just wear a rain jacket and that's it. I don't need any more.
Well, I certainly disagree with that. I think you guys up north have more issue with heavy wind as well. Here, down south, we don't have that much wind. So they're actually, umbrellas work very well. They work very well, but can't
also,
protect you.
You gotta carry them, then they are wet, and you gotta dry them at some point when you go inside again. This is annoying.
But can protect you from the rain, especially when you don't have a jacket with a hoodie with you. You know.
All right, I always got that.
Possibly in the black color. Wild guess.
Yes.
Wild guess.
Of course. Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Wild guess, huh?
We don't have to guess wildly to predict the next map. We know already what it's gonna be. Lost Temple. The resurgence of Lost Temple this year, right? We see it in more and more tourneys. I think it first was Fortitude, right? What was this tournament that he first announced? Wait, oh, god damn it. Was it the race faction battle tourney thing? I think there he introduced Lost Temple first, and now we see it in more and more tournaments. Banger game already early today between Lin and Happy. If you guys didn't see that, you should certainly check it out later on our VODs or on our YouTube.
That's right. I thought, well, was it Stars War that put it back in? And then 40 did it? Or was it 40 and then Stars War picked it up?
I thought 40 was the first to do it, but
probably, yeah, you might be right.
I'm not sure on it.
I would tend to believe you.
That's a wise choice, Neo. Very wise choice.
Yeah. In general?
Very wise. Very, very wise.
Okay. Well, then tell me what happens in this early game, and I might believe you too.
In this early game, we see Infi on the right-hand side going for a fast expansion here as the human player. No surprise on LT. Maybe a bit surprising is seeing Fly with the Farseer first. No Blade Master, despite the fact that this is normally a great Blade Master game. Infi and Fly will attempt a fast expansion first time this series.
Alrighty, all about the fountain here on Lost Temple. We have a sweet harassed again by Fly, as you do. Target, as always, 1-0, as it should be. Even a grunt here. So we go for that safety acolyte already. That delays the tech quite a bit. And in the middle, we get KK for the temple, and Infi is going for harass as well, as it seems.
It's quite a bit of lost mining time. You have 1-0, lost one acolyte, which is kind of annoying.
Like the stream.
Is there time to harass the base of Infi? Oh, nice surround though. Traps the grunt in there, and that's going to be an easy kill right away. Big kill for 1-0, getting closer also to level 2. But the expansion should be coming up without any issues. Unlike the stream, which is having some real issues. Come on, baby.
Like to see the baby shark swimming.
And the burrows are cancelled. Oh, seems like plenty of players in trouble here.
That's right. Not only the stream, also XiaoKK. And again, I get my hopes up.
Oh, staff in. The Farseer with the wolves. Oh, so sick play by Fly. Oh, if that burrow falls, dude. Uh-oh.
Oh, they got no lumber at all. And for once,
oh, God.
1-0 can't even help, because his ghouls were also off lumber for a long time due to that Fly harass.
Sick.
These guys are so good in 2-2, it's unfair.
That was a sick play by Fly. Beautiful. May have lost the grunt, but sometimes you gotta lose a grunt to win the game. And now TP out.
Sacrifice for the greater good.
And the expansion is finished. And Infi is teching. Beautiful early game by Fly and Infi. The back-to-back champs here on their way, as it seems, into the grand final. Oh, a bunch of peons are hurt as well. They can't hide in the burrows right now.
Oh my god, it's just a blade. It's like a buffet. For the man with the big knife.
He needs to slap some butter on that. He needs to get fat ASAP. Blade Master is the only thing, really, that KK has. 1-0 with the counterattack against Infi's expansion. But also Infi returns to cause more trouble.
Chat, by the way, says Stars War was July, Race Battle was in August, Remo was wrong. That's what I get. That's what I get for trusting you.
Alright, and now things get hectic. KK's base still in trouble, Infi's expansion also in trouble, Peons perhaps in most trouble of all. I guess he has to be given resources here as well. Fly is trying to defend his ally's base, almost getting us around there on the Death Knight. Town Hall taking damage, but still fairly healthy. Has to heal himself up. Peons. Needs to save these peons. Oh, Farseer surrounded. Is he? Trying to staff out. Oh, dies the coil. Oh my god, dude. That was right on the threshold.
Was about to say my fangirl heart is bleeding quite a bit, but now there's a bit of hope. Since, I mean, we do a lot of damage here.
One to 0 is on the way to tier 3. That is one silver lining.
KK is at 16 food.
That is more of a black lining. Not so good.
Yeah, covered in goo as well.
Fly is very low XP though. KK has that advantage. He's a high level Blade Master. Of course, that's kind of the only thing he has, but hey, it's something.
If you would have a theoretical idea here, if you would have the team of Infi and Fly against 2 Happies, cloned or whatever, who do you think would win?
Is that assuming that Happy can play every races at the same level?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because if Happy plays at double undead, of course, there's no chance.
Yes.
I think Infi and Fly still win. Because Happy...
I would say the same.
Because Happy doesn't communicate, not even with himself. Oh, the tower at the expansion. Gonna go down, taking out the DK and Blade Master. Very strong right now. AM feels the pain right away. MK shows up though. That should be a pretty easy surround in theory. Oh, not so easy as it turns out. And the Hex was about to catch him.
As we are catching refreshing stream. But yo, I mean, what's the way out? This is a sweet harass again.
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty good work right now, considering how terrible this was for KK. Forcing TPs, threatening kills, finding peasants as well to take out. Oh my god, dude, this stream. Bro. Stop it.
Yeah, they are doing fine, given that
Ooh,
KK's
nice
army... Oh, Shadowhunters around! Wow.
That was pretty
Wow. Fly. Wow.
Very nicely done. That's level 3. Oh, and they got ensnares as well. It's a grand also. KK, you can't afford these losses, man. Ouch.
Yeah. He's not perfect. After my fanboyism for him, you might think he is, but nope. Silver lining, silver lining, silver lining. 1-0 late game will carry this, no problem.
Yeah, let's see it. 1-0. Now is the time where you must carry for your team if you want to stay alive in this tourney. 2v2 if you want to make the grand final. But guess who's getting the fountain, Neil?
It's another silver lining gone. Gonna be a big push here. Thank you, Day3 for the sub. 43 months. Let's go. Dude, these stabs are so good. Blade Master hurt, but he's gunning for it. Forcing a town portal. Blade could use some help in the health department. That would be nice. But Fly is all by himself now.
The MK is still here though. Ready to party. He's level 2. Didn't go clap yet. Seems like clap would be the right idea, especially against these ghouls. Destroyer caught. Oh, that's the first and only destroyer. That will fall.
Yep. Stomp is a good disable against the ghouls. Imagine that on top with clap. Seen it from Starbuck and Leon just this week. It's insane. Almost a Dark Ranger killer as well. So we were hoping that this push would do a lot. It didn't.
Yeah, a couple of peasants are always dying, but it seems like the lead is still with Fly and Infi. Tier 3 advantage is the one advantage that 1-0 has. Man, KK keeps losing stuff though. And the Math Raiders has now been revealed, so it's pretty obvious that he's going to try to go for hit and run.
KK is obviously buying time for 1-0 to unfold his game. That means some losses as well. Going for the Mountain King, who wanted to throw a bolt, who was nicely hexed before. And the hit and run is on. 1-0 has to react.
So many Raiders, so much ensnare. Reinforced defenses at least finishes for KK. Can that save him though? Can that save his base? Not so sure. 36 supply only for him. But the ghouls arrive for 1-0. They're very good against the Raiders here in an open fight. Sorry again for the lag, guys. Sometimes, unfortunately, that is how it is. The refreshing hasn't been helping much, unfortunately. Dude, how many peasants has Infi lost this game, by the way? It must have been a lot. And he might lose his Archmage here.
It's on the overlay. It's 20. PowerPoint Warcraft continues with the hex, with the blade. Ball ZKK. Let's go. Oh!
Blade Master, 4 HP.
No!
And he does go down. Getting pew-pewed by the rifles.
I guess it's Xiao GG now.
Yeah, it might be. Dude, Infi has really been getting owned at this expo, though. 37 supply only for him. Fly, however, is rich. He can help out his ally. Give over some resources. 1-0 is also getting strong. I guess KK has had the most painful game so far.
That's right. Poor guy. I just want to hug him. Any chance for a big comeback? Another attack of Fly's Raiders is rolling towards the base. We're used to seeing that for now.
Okay, I gotta refresh the whole page for a second. Hold on.
Refresh the whole page for a second, Remo Demo.
This is not the best viewing experience, guys. I know. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Good thing this didn't happen in the 1v1s earlier. That would have been even worse.
Disaster.
Okay.
There we go. So fresh and so clean. Should have done that earlier.
Thanks, Neo. Thanks for that. Thanks for saying it after, bro. Very helpful.
I know. I always try.
DK4. Literally about to get 3. Okay, there's one way to win this game. It's with 1-0's exceptional hero levels. And tier 3 tech. Only Frenzy Ghouls, though. He doesn't have the insane, you know, Destroyer Fiend tech, which seems to be better in 2v2. And being forced home. Ah, no. That is the ally TPing. In fact. Okay, Raiders versus Raider Grunts. Oh, Farseer in trouble here. If he gets hexed, that could have been the kill. Gets out just in time.
Okay, forcing some resources here. What can 1-0 do with it? Going for the human base. No towers, only tier 2. Okay, they're fighting, man.
Oh, and the human army right now is super bruised. Wait, if he TP's home, isn't everything just gonna die? He's got the item, the ice shard thing. Healing from the shop. Dude, so many peasants dying this game. It's absolutely brutal. 24.
Okay, I start to believe. No, goodbye, Farseer.
There's TP, right? Yeah, there's TP. They're gonna have to get out here at some point.
Yo!
They're fighting. Oh, and they're going for the Orc main base right now. Can't get it though. Smartly upgraded spike barricades. And we see a lot of TPs here.
That was again quite some raiders down. Jump around. That's the theme of the match. Supply again a bit in favor of Infi and Fly, but just a tiny bit. Ships in the night, basically.
Second spike carapace upgrade. No, wait, spike barricades, I mean. That's pretty cool.
Yo.
The peasants keep getting owned. Lol.
You enjoy that, huh?
I think they're gonna win, dude.
I believe. I started to believe.
XiaoKK no longer XiaoKK.
Oh, I like that one.
The Raiders about to take out the keep. There's no TPs on Infi and Fly. Are they gonna lose both mains?
No way, dude. Not enough damage just yet. Fly's Alta down. Couple of corpses here.
It flies down to 34 supply now. What in tarnation?
Later. Very good maneuvers here. Infi and Fly have a tough time following the footsteps of 120 and KK.
They're playing a really good hit and run game here. Fly Infi just want to force a big fight as it seems, but they are not given the privilege. Shredder goes down as well. But they do have plenty of lumber. They're trying to force the issue now. Go for KK's main base. Take it out. KK going for the counterattack. Dude, the level 2 spikes though against the Raiders. Doing quite a bit of work as well.
Yep. Oh my, we got a base race here. Does he have some healing? Okay, heal wave, I guess. But only level 1. He can't join a fight, really.
TP. Oh, is it in time? The thing is gone. Stomp is there. Chain lightning. Oh, that's out of kills. Oh, the TP was prevented for a while. 1-0 though, hitting the human base. Once again, the peasants keep dying. 33 peasant kills this game.
Okay, that is quite something. Infi loses the base. Fly lost the base. 1-0 still setting, and they're expanding on the left-hand side.
Okay. Okay. This game is full hit and run. KK is back down to 20 supply. I mean, he knows what this is like. This is not the first time. Wait, they forgot the summon. They forgot the Ice Shard dude. Ice Revenant. It's kind of a big mistake. This guy has Scourge Bone Chimes and good damage and Frost Nova. Doesn't he have Frost Nova? I think so.
The cat is interrupting our gameplay.
Classic cat.
At least he's, you know, taking her down and not slapping her off the lap anymore. That's progress. Show me the world. Thank you very, very, very much for the 32 month. Neo and Remo, less than 3. Show me the world, less than 3.
Okay, boys. Alright. 17 supply, XiaoKK. But 60 for 1-0.
Matter. It's all 1-0, and the force of a blade in the hands of the mighty, mighty XiaoKK. Infi Fly have enough. It's the push. Blade is falling quickly, though.
Oh, TC silenced. Well done. Can't break it at the moment. Chain Lightning coming through. Torn Chieftain all of a sudden in serious trouble. Hex Coil. Nobody's just dead. TC just explodes. Didn't have any rings or anything. The comeback seems to be real. Death Knight trying to be saved. Heal Scrolls there. Everything trying to save the first hero. Is there more nuke? Stormbolt is about to be ready. Something. Right clicks. Death Knight falls. Level 4 on the Farseer. Blade Master still wheeling and dealing. Clap used as well. 12 supply only for Fly. He's got nothing.
Oh my! That Nova, dude! Everything's red and dead! Mass murder! And they did it! They did it! KK, yo, look at the big smile on 1-0. Freaking heroes, man! Who thought that that would be possible? Commander KK leading his troops to victory.
What the hell kind of a game was this? KK getting completely owned, losing every single burrow. Being down to only 15 supply, not once but twice. Losing the base. Getting the expansion cancelled. But the relentless attacks against Infi's peasants. Finding the weak point, the peasants, as always. 40 or something died this game. And they do bring it to a 5th map decider. Super cool.
Never retreat. Never surrender. Let's go. Oh man. I'm hyped. They can do this now. If you can win that last game, you can win the series. You can dethrone the champs.
And what a last map to do it on as well. Shattered Exile, one of our new favorites. Yes. In the 2v2 map pool. We've seen it quite a bit already. Very unique community map. Beautifully crafted. This is the choice for Fly and Infi. And this is normally a map where Fast Expo can be pretty good for the human. But also on LT it's supposed to be good, but I didn't win it for them in the end.
I was very sad in April when my boys got wrecked in the semis. I'm already proud of their progress when, I mean, here at the quarterfinal, there was no competition. Thank you, Foggy, for the raid. Hope the family is doing well. I was very hyped when they demolished the competition in the quarterfinal. But last semifinal, they weren't really up to the task. They weren't a union yet. I see progress in the 2v2 XiaoKK team, and I see a good chance for the grand final for the first time not being in the hands of Fly and Infi. Let's go, Eer0. Let's go, KK. Close it out.
Hell yeah. Wonderful 2v2 so far that they've been showing to us. I think this is the coolest series in 2v2 I've seen so far this tournament. Let's find out how it comes to an end. Who's gonna win here? Who's gonna take map 5 and join into the grand final, which we played the day after tomorrow. On the left-hand side, we have the defending champions. Fly up top, Infi bottom left in the red. And on the right-hand side, bottom right, we have 2v2, and top right, Captain KK. Perhaps the MVP of this series. If they win now, if they can manage.
He's already the MVP of my heart. Nothing can take that away. But yeah. Gotta stay calm and collected. And just own again. The hands... Well, faith is in the hands of a Blade Master once again. We don't switch too much up on the 2v2 side. Infi and Fly going to do. Fastier Archmage it is.
Ghoul opening again by 2v2. I wonder if he's going to go for that hit and run mass ghoul style once again. That seemed to win them the game there on map 4 to bring them to this decision now. I'm a bit sad that we haven't seen any Cryptlord play this 2v2 series, but it seems like it just takes a little bit too long to really come online.
Yeah, I feel you. Big fan of the Beetle Boy as well. But I trust 2v2 and KK. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Okay, calm start and then craziness. We're probably gonna have 2 one-on-ones, top lane, bottom lane. Who disrupts the other person the most?
Burrows again getting cancelled. That is something that KK is very familiar with already from the previous game. Even a footy in here. So, Farseer, Grunt, and Footman harass. KK again getting bullied at the start, while Infi is trying to fast expand once more.
Yeah, you know what this is? This is just mean. This shouldn't be allowed. Leave my boy alone.
There being 2 big meanies right now.
Yeah. Defense seems to be a bit better than an LT, though. Why say that at the borough? Shut up. I'm cursing them.
Oh, and another peon as well. So 2 peons lost during the tech is not ideal.
It's fine.
Expansion
And the
coming up.
bells are back.
Save and sound. Yeah, the bells are cool. Ding ding.
Yeah. It feels like there's no rhythm to it. They just appear at random.
They're jazz bells. Oh, staff in. The meanness continues. Poor XiaoKK still getting abused by both players. 1-0, absolutely not interested so far in helping out his ally, by the way. He's just doing his own thing.
He's the big brother that takes some time. You know, his brother in the big break in school, he was just out smoking for a bit. And now he's helping his little brother. Okay,
little bro. DK getting mana burn pretty hard here. Ooh, he lost so much mana. Oh my god, he lost his entire mana pool. That hurts a little bit. Maybe more than just a little bit. Militia also coming to defend. The Grunt is here. This is looking like a really solid defense here so far for Infi and Fly.
So far.
So far.
God damn Infi. That's just unfair.
It might be against the rules even.
I would hope so. They must get punished for it. By someone.
Maybe karma is real? Probably not though.
Not too sure. Not too sure about that. I mean, it was a lost temple.
And they're back again. More footies, more water elementals. Still harassing against the burrows. Blade Master finally made it to level 2 for KK. He's got the boots as well. I guess he has bonus gold to spend.
Let's go. So creeping here by Fly. Tech for Infi has only started now. TC is coming this time. KK is finally getting the Shadow Hunter out. And 1-0 finds him. But yeah, this is gonna be quite hard to crack that expo here on this map.
Farseer stuck on level 1 for a long time for Fly, but that is something Farseer normally doesn't mind so much. KK and 1-0 were able to beat an expansion before. They need to again, I think, find a lot of economic damage. Ghoul run buys is again the thing I'm looking for.
Okay. With the 2 lanes, you can definitely do that. KK is getting killed. It's not getting that kill. That was a sick save.
Yeah.
That was a sick save.
Not too much creeping so far. The Death Knight, the highest level hero at the moment, level 3 just achieved in the middle of the map. And no Shadow Hunter means no Hex control here. They can afford to poke quite a bit. Decent exchange right there. But of course, Infi's expansion just keeps running and running.
Double racks as well. Lots of rifles. Fly has his strategy set up as well with radar and snare. They tried to find some time for 1-0 to creep. He got level 3, that's alright. And they bridged the time towards tier 3. It's almost there. And that must be the saving grace.
Creeping up in the north now. The Archmage about to level up right here. We got some mercenaries as well. Assassin already. I'm a big fan of the High Priest. Inner Fire on a TC. That sounds pretty good.
Also, you like to be high and you're into priests. Perfect fit.
And there he is. The High Priest, baby.
Dude, he's such a baller. You know, I'm not too much into umbrellas, but that stick of the High Priest, I'm a bit jealous of.
Great healer. Also good damage dealer, by the way. Good right click. There we go. Inner Fire on the TC. +5 armor, baby. Let's go.
This is also one of these things that should be illegal right now. Dude, your High Priest call was a great one.
And this is a good timing. Frenzy isn't quite done yet. Beautiful moment to strike for Infi and Fly. Seems like they are playing this game absolutely excellent. Their map choice once again. Speed Scroll as well is ready. Getting the High Priest out of dodge. There's still no dispel against this Inner Fire this whole time. TC though might be going down now. Oh yes, he is for certain. Coil Nova. Turns out the Inner Fire doesn't help you there. But still, plenty of kills going the way of Infi and Fly. The statues caught in the back. You don't want to lose them. Destroyer form's almost ready. They're so important.
And there's also a 1500 bank behind this so they can trade efficiently. The mercs cost a bit, but it's alright. 1-0 gets crippled and kneecap before the destroyer timing. That is totally fine. Okay, they get another kill, but the Chain Lightning for the double kill. Blade Master bruised, Lich in trouble. Shadow Hunter looked fresher before as well. It's just Hail Mary after Hail Mary now.
Only 60 supply combined right now on the side of 1-0 and KK. Way more than Infi and Fly. They're trying to put an end to this game. Now Paladin also arrives for lots of Holy Light with an AM almost on level 4 already. This time the Blade doesn't work out. They're trying to get the kill here on the Farseer. Speed Scroll, Holy Light, everything trying to save the hero, but the Do get him. Do take him out in the end, and all of a sudden, both Orc heroes are gone. Maybe they can clean it up.
Come on, boys. Need a bit of healing on the blade soon, then he might be able to take care of these rifles again. DK hurt, blade hurt. Shadowhunter regenerating though. And Fly without heroes is a bit of a problem. Also, that lost him the TP. The Fastia is back from the tavern.
Oh, Destroyer and Snare. That will be a painful loss. Has to be saved here. Death Knight trying to get mana back from the Orc shop. Great position on the Orc shop, by the way. But the Destroyer still goes down. This level 3 and level 2 level ups. This might just be a bit too much. TC also returns. This fight has been going on for a long time. Both players now on the teal team below 30 supply. Seems like we're seeing their last, unfortunately now. Great run. But the champs will not be denied the grand final, as it seems. 100 supply on their side. It's roughly a 50 supply advantage for their team. Perhaps even more. Only the heroes are left here for the Orc Under team. And we're about to witness the end.
The champs, dude. That's why they're the champs. They always find the weaknesses. Great adaptations from one map to the next. That's why they're just simply the best. Oh, sweet little stomp here on the retreating KK. Time for a Zeppelin. Enjoy it while it doesn't cost any supply. Blade Master first. He's stunned and he's dead. And that's the last sliver of hope. They win my heart, but they can't win the series. Getting one step closer, but not into the grand final. Infi and Fly do it again. Deservedly so.
Yeah, absolutely amazing 2v2 team. They prove it here again. Another grand final run for them, at least. The day after tomorrow, they will try to take the next crown, the next first place finish for themselves, the third in a row, against Team Moon and Focus.
The rematch from last month. It's exactly the same final. And Focus and Moon got surprisingly close, I gotta say. I'm not a big fan of the Night Elf Orc combo, but they made it work and they showed great premise. And hopefully they were able to work on that a little bit to make it even better.